My name's Terry Kimmel, and tonight I'm interviewing the creative team behind Starchy the Dark Spud of Mark McElligott and John Warren. So let's get right to it. I've been looking at some of your work, and one of my first questions I want to ask is which one of you clowns thought it was a great idea to create a superhero potato?
It was me. Actually, my sister came up with the idea 20 years ago. She said to me, you know, if you ever want to make it in comics, you're going to have to do a superhero potato. I say you should call him Starchy. And she said this to me at least twice over a couple-year period, and I finally decided I'm going to, as a joke, do a 6-page story about a superhero potato to show her. And I fell in love with the character, and we've been working on him for 20 years now.
It wasn't actually until I saw the visual to the character that I got an interest in it myself. When you first started talking about it, I thought that's absolutely absurd. But you know, I remember taking your breakdowns and drawing over those to try to convince you to make this into a comic book.
That's right.
And when you saw that, you jumped on it and started drawing it.
Yep.
And we haven't stopped since.
So, who does what?
I do the story breakdown, the jokes, the idea for the story, and I do all the penciling, and then I hand it off to Johnny, who...
I do the inking and the lettering and the coloring.
Let me clarify. I meant the cartoon, not the comic book!
I do the majority of the writing, the jokes, and I do the penciling.
Yeah, you're definitely the funny. I do the the inking, the coloring, the lettering, all the animation, the web design. You know, I put the videos together. His part takes, I think, a day, and then I spend about 3 weeks after that putting everything together and making it work.
God, that pisses me off.
And builds the website, and contacts people for voices, and bankrolls a lot of it.
Yeah, there's some of that.
So, you're the that draws the and you're that makes move. Am I right?
Yes.
Or actually, you're the who takes a crap on the drawing board, and you're the who actually makes a bowel movement. The original idea was as a joke, though.
Yes.
So it was supposed to be funny. That was the original intent.
Yes.
Let me get this straight. Do you just, like, pick up the pencil with your sphincter and start drawing?
Yes.
Oh, you can't be serious! Oh my God, that pisses me off! Who the does the voices? Now, don't give me any you guys do it too. No, seriously. Like, there's actual talent behind it. So, like, who are the other people behind the scenes?
I do the voice of Starchy. Just that voice. Johnny does Small Fry. And we have a whole bunch of people who have done voices for us. Different characters. Johnny remembers their name. I'm already trying to forget all the little people.
Yeah, we have our friends Fred Archer, Dan Rice,
Miriam Reyes, Dan McElligott, Darius Johnson, John Garius.
Then we brought in the actor Anthony Gruber. He was in Age of Adeline with Harrison Ford. He played the young Harrison Ford. He's also the voice of the Joker in a new Batman animated game.
Professional impersonator.
Yeah, an actual real actor. We just got Dave Sim, who co-wrote the most recent episode, as well as doing the voice of Cerebus, and even gave us some of his own artwork to use in video.
Jason Youngbluth, actually.
Jason Youngbluth. Jason Youngbluth. He's the cartoonist who does Deep Fried, right? And Weapon Brown?
Yes.
Now that is funny. That is a funny. If you were going to do a parody, that would be the one to show as an example. Yeah, that. How the hell did you manage that? Are you like blackmailing him or something? I mean, like, he's good. I mean, he's not only is he a wholesome, good human being, but he's funny and talented. I mean, like, his comic book deep fried and Weapon Brown, that's funny. That's a funny comic book. Not that, I mean, I don't want to belabor a point, but I mean, seriously, that comic book. Why am I interviewing you guys? I really should be talking to him. But anyways, I got off topic. Sorry about that. So Jason Youngblood, that's pretty impressive. Those other you mentioned, I have no clue who they are. None at all. Dave Sims sounds sort of familiar. Does he sell shirts or clothes? Like at a discount?
He may have in the past. I know him from comic books.
Okay. All right. Now, there's got to be a reason why you did went from the comic book to the animated thing. I'm assuming it's because the comic book no one was interested in. No one could about that, right? I mean that seems obvious to me, right?
Well, actually,
no, go ahead.
Finish your question.
Go ahead.
Well, okay. We're doing the comics. We're doing the animations as advertising for the release of our graphic novel, because we've got 20 years worth of comic art prepared and put together into one folio that we would like to release it in a one-shot and see if we can get interest in the character. So this was the beginning of a campaign to eventually lead to a Kickstarter and you know, whatever we can to drum up interest and potentially funding for the character of the project.
So I'm curious, where the are we likely to see this? Did you like infect somebody with it? Like, did you sneak it in through an email? You know, like through some Viagra ad? Is that how you guys did it?
We have a couple of websites. We have TerribleLizardComics.com, which Johnny built, and you can see any and all of our videos on YouTube if you look for Dark Spud. And we are on Queen City's Geek TV on Saturday nights at 6:30. On Channel 5 WBBZ. It's MeTV locally, and we appear frequently on the Geek TV show at this point, so we're excited about that.
Well, websites I can understand. You probably got some sort of like terrible virus going through there, infecting everybody who takes a look at it. But TV, this is actually on TV?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Local.
Every Saturday night. Super Sci-Fi Saturday on MeTV and Channel 5.
It's weekly.
Yes, every week.
God, that pisses me off. That pisses me off. Anything else you want to get off your chest before we end this abortion of an interview? Please say something quickly.
What I'd like to get off my chest is he rolls the toilet paper wrong. It's around behind, and it makes me nuts. It's the only threat to our friendship. Everything else, I'm good with.
Well, that inspired the joke actually in episode 9.
It did. It did. And I'm going to find a joke that fits with this. Does this hat make me pregnant? Look pregnant because I'm just that kind of guy.
God, that pisses me off.
And we will be introducing our trade paperback, which will be the collected Starchy the Dark Spud. It's about 140 pages, has the first 4 issues, over 100 comic strips, and a bunch of pinups and stuff in there, as well as guest stars. There'll be a 3-page version of the Dave Sims Cerebus Starchy crossover that'll be featured in that. And there'll be a digital download of that available on TerribleLizardComics.com shortly.
Yes. Also, we've worked with Dave Sim now. We've worked with Jason Youngblood. We've worked with a couple of comics creators. There are other comics creators we know, and we won't drop names until we get clearance from them. But we have sent letters to Stan Lee in hopes that he will do a guest appearance, a guest voice in one of our upcoming pieces. If not, we will imitate him, say it's him, and make a lot of money anyway, because that's just how we roll. We're going to be doing conventions all this year. We should be doing the Buffalo convention, and we're doing a convention with Emil at the end of April 30th at the Marriott. So we'll be seen locally as often as we can afford to be. And we interact with the public because we are abrasive and off-putting, and you really, really want to be there for that. We're going to be doing that and showing some of our other artwork. Like I did this. This was my first design concept for Starchy, but I wanted to go more cartoon, so I left that, but I keep it as a reminder of how bad it could have been had I not, remained
It altered a
focused.
little bit in translation.
It did change somewhat. Less hair, more eyes.
Yeah.
So we'll be bringing things like that and our regular comic book work, because we do other, we do traditional men in their underpants and capes punching each other, stuff like that. And we'll be selling that also. But really, the push at this point is for Starchy. That's about all I've got on my chest. Anything on yours?
Oh, better.
We're good.
Well, finally. No neck. Well, superhero potatoes. Good luck with that. I can't believe I'm doing this. I need to find like a real serious gig somewhere. I just thought of a question. Now, I'm sure you're not looking for other people to offer you ideas, but it occurs to me, looking at Starchy's sidekick, Small Fry, I thought it'd be a cool idea if you made him a French fry, because he's skinny already, and it's a potato thing. So I don't know why you don't try to do that.
Small Fry is a French fry in the comic book.
You gotta be kidding me, really?
Yeah, it's a dollop
really
of
is.
ketchup on his head. Yeah, he's a French fry. You didn't recognize that?
No.
Well, I thought about going with vinegar, but that's a little too British. I don't think anybody would have picked up on that. I don't know, maybe they would have.
Potatoes! Potatoes!
Can you believe you didn't even shake my hand?
Unbelievable.
Trying to group?
Yeah.
Another thing that you want to get off your chest about this potato thing?
I can't think of a damn thing.
It's a very good question. There must be a very good answer for it.
There must be.
I've read Frank Miller's The Dark Knight, and I've had a variety of potato products. Home fries, baked potatoes, French fries. And let me tell you two gentlemen, this was no John Kennedy.
What the is that mean?
Or actually, you're the who takes a crap on the drawing board, and you're the who actually makes a bowel movement.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it together for any of that.
All right, mother. Are you okay? It was kind of close, so my aim went a little higher. You all right? Smack you in the face.
Fine.
All right.
You want some cuts of him saying that kid soon?
I was a boxer, dude. I can handle this.